Okay.
Ready?
Yep.
Okay. All right, so these tattoo wipes come from tatt. I picked them up at a convention. I bought these. I wasn't given them. They're not sponsored by anyone. They're really, really abrasive and dry. Solid. You can see only a little dust comes off. They don't last very long. Once you get them wet, any ink that you're wiping saturates the entire towel. So you have to have them wet because if you wipe dry, it's really, really painful for the person. You have to damp them down in order to wipe it all. And then when you're working, here I'll do a little bit of show you what I'm talking about. You can see it's a mess because they don't really clean. They don't really have a good surface texture to clean with. They're an odd kind of like quilted toilet paper texture. So, you know, you put down maybe a little bit of ointment, and when you get in there and you start, you're tattooing away, you go to wipe. Your first wipe is great, but now your second wipe, you have to think about, am I wiping in the same spot? Because it's so wet that it's just basically going to end up spreading the ink. I'm starting to already get a mess. Now this tattoo, I'm not worried about the edges right now. I'm just kind of blanking out this red with this violet. But, so I'm not being real precise, but you can kind of see what I'm talking about with these wipes, where they're not picking up ink. They're just kind of smudging it everywhere because they don't have a good surface texture for that. They're not absorbent. They're not absorbent, really. Once they're wet, they don't absorb. Whereas if I'm using a shop towel, just a plain old blue shop towel, it's soft enough that I can go half dry, half wet. The wet part picks everything up and absorbs it. It's inside the towel. You know, now I get another load of color on there. I'm wiping, and I'm using the wet to dry of the towel to wipe it. So as I wipe it, I wipe away the wetness with the dry part of the towel, and you can see how much cleaner that looks. I picked these up because I travel a lot, and the container is really, really compact. The guy who was selling them said, you know, there's enough in there to be the equivalent of a full roll of shop towels in each little package. But honestly, looking at this and looking at the way they work and how I've already gone through two in the amount of time I would go through one shop towel, I think there's absolutely no way that this many minus 3, that is not the same as a whole roll of these damn things. No. Like, these aren't lasting half as long as one sheet of this. So despite the fact that it would save space if I was traveling to buy these, like this would save space. If I was traveling and these were equivalent to shop towels, it would save space. If these were really as compressed as they say. But I can buy these fucking anywhere. So why would I pack anything? These cost the same everywhere you fucking go. And that's my review of tatt's tattoo wipes. If you're desperate and you're going to a place where they might only have like shop towels that have been opened and rubbed on greasy butts, these might be worth it. But if you can buy these where you're going, buy them where you're going. Don't bother to pack anything.